Hi everybody, this is Lance from Theta Traders. We're going to go over the 0DTE trade for April 5th, 2023. Did an iron condor today. It got a little bit challenged but didn't get to our stop loss. Just waited out a little bit more and we ended up closing it about 12:15 Central Standard Time. So a few hour trade, took in a good return, and let's go through the strikes and why we did what we did. So here's the trade I posted in the Theta Traders Discord. You'll get these recommendations every day, typically around 8:55 to around 9:05 or so Central Standard Time. So SPX at the time was at 4098. Iron Condor, that means we sell a put credit spread and a call credit spread at the same time. Luckily, only one side could actually lose on this trade because we get out of the full position if you stop loss, but that didn't happen today anyway. 4050, we sold the put. We bought the 4040 put, so it's a 10 with spread here. Used $1,000 to do this trade. We also did a 4135 call that we sold and bought the 4145 call. Took in $55 in premium, so it's a 5.5% return if we let it go to expiration. Did a stop loss of 1.7, so the max you could possibly lose in this trade was 170 minus 55, so about $120. But the odds of that happening were relatively low because the VIX is at 19, slightly elevated, but not super high, like in the 30s. The deltas are very low, 0.06 in the put side, 0.05 in the call side. Entered the trade in the 15-minute chart in this red candle. It was actually slightly higher when I actually entered the trade around where the arrow is. And then the put credit spread was in the red bars. Call credit spread was in the green bars. Notice how the call credit spread strike prices were above the high from yesterday. And if you look from the day before, we haven't been breached in the put side for a few days. It didn't hit the stop loss here, but it was against us a little bit today in the trade. I think the maximum was around 1.05, 1.1, but it didn't hit our stop yet, so we just stayed on the trade, waited it out. Market consolidated a bit around 10 to 11:30. Had a pretty decent up move here. We're pretty much at break even around here. Had a decent up move in these two 15-minute candles, and then got out around 12:05 Central Standard Time at $20. If you look at the advanced order that we did an OCO order today. So we did a stop at 1.7. That's the max that you could lose. And we took the profit at $20 and worked out okay in this trade. Took in $55 minus the 20 we bought it back for, and minus about $10 in commissions. We're looking at $25 gain out of $1,000, and that's a 2.5% return for a few hours of work. So a lot of the times this trade does work similar to how it happens. Sometimes you get out a little bit earlier, but I'm always out of the trade by lunchtime. If it gets really close to stopping out or close to taking a decent profit, like if it happened to be 1 or 1.5% profit, I probably would have just closed it anyway. So it ended up being a good trade overall today. Still had a very good return for the year. It is technically our most profitable strategy at Theta Traders this year, but it does have a bit of volatility. That's why we also do a lot of longer dated trades, and I'll do a video on those shortly on 30 to 45 day out, put credit spread, call credit spreads. And the future trades right now are at 100% win rate for the very low delta put side on the MES and ES futures. So if you're interested in getting all this, free 7-day trial at thetatraders.com. And you can join us on the Discord and feel free to ask me any questions if you'd like. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the day and happy trading.